Yo, 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 what's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Nate the Great coming at you with another live. You already know if you're new to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe. To all the returning friends and family, you already know it's peace and blessings. Give y'all a little bit of time to tune in case these notifications ain't go out. First things first, you already know, hopefully everybody having a blessed and productive Saturday. Hopefully everybody's enjoying their weekend. So far, hopefully everybody out and about, getting out, getting some good air, family time, whatever. Nice as hell out for those, especially those who live in the city, you know. And for those who might be in the city, yeah, some of y'all might be going through some form of traffic because of that New York City half marathon. So uh, try to be as patient as possible. Yeah, you're gonna get a lot of traffic. I believe they got a few things going on. Swoop, what's going on, baby? Got a few little events, I believe, going on afterwards. So again, y'all might experience some traffic. In certain areas, there ain't no trains running in certain directions, so you might have to take a shuttle bus. But again, just make sure you try to enjoy your weekend, especially again for those in the city. Try to enjoy your weekend as much as possible. Appreciate everybody that tuned in Thursday night for the conversation, and shout outs to Hammer for popping in on the conversation, and shout outs to the good brother Keith for popping in as well too. Um, Always some good form of convo that was needed. And if you missed it, catch the replay. I hear you, Swoop. Hopefully you staying safe on that road. I already know you be out there, sis. Um, just wanted to chime in on a few things. I know some of y'all probably heard that story about the 14-year-old boy that lost his life from a heart attack, which is scary. It's scary in that notion because again, baby young. I mean, well, still young. You know, not baby status, but still young at the end of the day. Uh, oh, that's what's up, Sloop. Well, you already know, be safe on that road. Um, Definitely make sure you enjoy the scenery and everything. I'm good, sis. I'm still trying to fully wake up as we speak. I'm making me some coffee. Just, um, I was sleep half the day. You thought I was working crazy hours, which I kind of am, but nonetheless, though. Again, RIP to that young man and condolences to his family. Apparently, he passed away from a heart attack from that that one chip. I don't believe it was a challenge being done, but um, partake in eating one of them super hot spicy chips, and I think it caused him to have a heart attack. Um, this is why I said, parents, you got to be careful and you got to be on point, and everything with your kids. Now, again, nobody's expecting that type of tragedy anyway. You know, but there are certain things you got to be careful for, especially when you do have some form of, health issues. And I've always said that too. Parents, you got to make sure. I know your kids want to be, you know, the kids want to be, sociable and being with the crowd and everything. But if you know your child is suffering, or if you know your child is having some form of medical health issues, you have to sit down and break down why they not going to be able to do certain things. Um, and that's for any kid. If you got to protect them at all costs, yeah, you protect them, but you also try to at least, let them be kids. You know, children can't really run around, prime example, or do things like the other kids are doing. Again, as a parent, you have to sit down and explain to them why, you can't do certain things. That's just like if your child is in a wheelchair, your child is going to wonder why they're not going to be having too many interactions the way they should, or why they can't partake in certain things. But again, you just got to let them know why. And it is somber because, again, you're not expecting that, especially this child still probably had a lot more life to live, but it's sad that that had to happen, especially from a food object. It's always good to get those allergy tests. I would say that again for you parents. You think your kid could be suffering from specific allergens, get a test done. Just be on the safe side. So this way, even if your child is out and about, they don't have to worry about things that could possibly lead them to the hospital or worse. That's the most important thing too. Again, you know, you want to make sure that your children are safe on all accords, and again, that's even with health. There's some parents right now who probably got kids that are a little obese, overweight. I had spoke about this a while back. Once your kids start getting to a certain weight and a certain length, it's time for them to start being out more. Yeah, you know? Yeah, you can't do that no more. Yeah, that's the truth, Swoop. You can't do that no more. Not that, because I told you so, because I said so no more. You can't. You really have to sit down and explain to them why they can't do. Like prime example, if you know your kids got severe asthma, yeah, your kids is going to be running and getting into certain activities, but you want to make sure too they either have they pump with them, especially if they do have severe asthma, or if things are getting a little too hot and heavy as far as like the weather and stuff like that. Now you want to make sure they straight. You know, that's the one thing you don't want your children having issues with breathing. You know, because you still need to, you still got to run, you still got to do a lot of exercises. You know, and again, in the same token, you want to make sure your child is preserved as possible. So again, make sure you getting those allergy tests done. Make sure you just get the physicals done on them the way they're supposed to. The same way you're supposed to be getting a physical every year or so, or every 6 months. The same thing with your children. Make sure your children is up to par as far as their shots is concerned. You know, and just making sure that there is nothing that's underlying or something that's new that could be added to the element of surprise. You want your child to be as healthy as possible. And for those who might have children who are somewhat obese, get your kids out into sports activities and stuff. That will help them drop the weight. Or just get into the habit of starting to do little family things. Get out, go take a nice little hike or jog. You know, you got to put them in some physical activities because, again, they got to be able to burn the fat. Serious, what's going on, baby? Again, happy Saturday to everybody that's pulling in. But you're absolutely right. Like I said that a while back, you got to put your kids into some form of physical activity, especially when they are becoming a little bit overweight. And the one thing to remember, parents, it's just like how it was back in the day with us. We might get sensitive to certain things, might even feel a type of way about certain things, especially if we got the wrong type of people that are bashing or making fun of. But again, it's nothing to make fun of. And that's the truth. Some kids will at some point go through their phases of being a little overweight. In the same way they gonna feel, they gonna feel a little slack of confidence if everybody around them is not motivating them, basically. Like prime example, I knew people who, when they got a little overweight, you know, most I did was try to inspire them to keep pushing forward, keep doing what's necessary. Like I said, even if it is starting with the simplest morning walks, get out and go get active. Now, I feel the best way for that, again, you got little football programs and stuff like that that could still be available for them. Get them active. Prime example, it's a nice Saturday. Some of y'all should be out and about by now. Some of y'all might already be out and about. But again, making sure that your kid is straight, making sure that your kid is definitely getting the proper exercise, the proper recreation, and all of that, it works. Tanya, what's going on, baby? You already know if y'all just tuned in, the like button. But again, that's the most important aspect. Again, like I said before, is giving your family a balance. It's good to get out, have some form of outdoor activities. That's another way you start bonding with your children too, by having these type of events and activities. Like I said, the minute you start missing out on key critical points when it comes to your family bond, man, you keep the communication door closed, you're not gonna know what's really going on. And see, in this instance, like I said, I believe that boy was just being a boy, hanging with the people and wasn't expecting that. But again, parents, make sure that your children are as healthy as possible, especially if your children want to be part of some of these challenges, because you don't want to risk them being in the hospital or worse. You know, one thing you got to remember is that you're always supposed to take care of your body to the fullest. Now, some of us are not um, super gym freaks and stuff like that, but yet and still, we know how to get out and get some form of recreation and activity on, especially when that could be motivating us. Chip, what's going on? But that's important. Again, that's another way everybody keeps themselves some form of energy and activity in their life. Again, getting out. You know what? I'm gonna take the kids out. We're gonna grab the football, the baseball, or the basketball, or whatever, and we're gonna get out. We're gonna definitely have some family fun, but we're gonna have some sports within between time. Which is good. That's just like if you go into a family reunion, you got the kids with you. I know 9 out of 10, you ain't just gonna be sitting down, sitting still. No, you're gonna be out and about. If you got a yard, you're gonna be out and about doing whatever. You already appreciate you for that. Appreciate you. But you gotta remember that. Keep yourself focused and active no matter what. Shit, parents always gonna get some form of activity and exercise, because guess what? When the toddlers and the little ones start running around, you're gonna have to make sure they're not getting into all forms of madness, especially when it's the terrible twos. So yeah, you're gonna be doing a lot of running and chasing. But that should be something that's incorporated even when y'all start getting older. All right, we got enough energy. Let's start getting out and doing stuff. D Truth, what's going on, my guy? I gotta finish catching the replay. I was ghost watching a little bit in the live last night. I had a whole bunch of wild shit going on. And apologies, because I was trying to bring something yesterday, but again, it was just too much going on. So, and it felt good actually, because I did get the proper rest I was supposed to get. And that's another thing to remember too, is incorporating the proper type of rest. Yeah, because you could be running on energy and fumes all day, but when it's time for you to lay it down and relax, you need to learn to lay it down and relax. And I know it's hard for some people, especially those who suffer from insomnia, or for those who just have restless nights. A lot of times you just got to clear your mind, be focused, and then from there, you know, make the proper adjustments. Because let's be real, you can't sleep a full 8 hours. And even if you did, you still feel kind of tired, low energy and all. You know, I think your body is supposed to get a certain amount of rest. You know, because again, you miss not a portion of your day if you sleeping more than 8 hours. Now it's different for those who work in the night because sometimes they damn sleep patterns get thrown off. I would know this for a fact. But nonetheless, you still have to make sure that when it's time for you to properly shut your body down, you shut it down good. And that is the best thing to do. Like I said, morning walks, active runs around, you know, like I said, even playing some sports, shoot. Especially for those again who are either trying to drop some weight or they feel they want to drop the weight a little bit quicker outside of just the regular exercises. Get out there and go play some sports. Like for those who love to run and do things, go run a full court scrimmage with some people playing basketball. If not, you like football, go run a scrimmage with some people playing football. Anything to keep yourself active, whatever sport that you really have a good skill at, you do that. I know people right now, they keep themselves in shape by doing the simplest thing like going out every day playing handball, whether it's one on ones or two on twos or just having little tournaments. You're being active during the day. And sometimes these people will be, and you know what's sad about it? Some of the people I see at these handball courts be older than 60 years old and they still out there giving it their all. That's because they keeping themselves active. They're not just playing handball. They getting out doing their morning walks. They might do whatever little morning routine exercise that works with them and keeps them from being stiff. But you got to also remember too, the older you get, you're gonna have to start putting more nutrients and you're gonna have to start putting more vitamins and minerals in your body in order for you to keep moving and to keep grooving. Because there's some people, prime example, that's in their 60s and 70s that I bypass every day. Yeah, they heavy with the smoke, they heavy with the drink, but in the same token, they also heavy with the balance they got. Some of these people still be out dead early in the morning, boots strapped up, ready to go. You know, but they also putting the right things in their body. Now, knowing that if they are going to be doing things and they could be getting inside, they don't mix those type of things because it's never going to work. Danielle, what's going on, baby? Yeah, swoop. But you know what? I'm gonna say this for truckers, for overnight security guards, or any job that's working overnight, or any job where you got to be doing long traveling distances of driving. Yeah, you're gonna be tired. You know, like with truck drivers, yeah, they're gonna have to make their little pit stops, their rest stops, because nobody gonna be able to drive for 24 hours without getting some form of sleep. And even if you do, if you're lucky, when you do finally get somewhere, you're gonna be crashed out for a minute. You know, you driving across country and yeah, you traveling through time zones. So yeah, things gonna be a little bit off. For those that work overnight, yeah, your sleep pattern gonna be off because the minute you come home, especially if you live in the city, you ain't getting no good sleep. You ain't gonna get no good sleep in the morning, especially when you know you got a whole bunch. Like prime example, some little mini events going on in my area. I knew even if I worked last night and thought I was going to sleep, it wasn't gonna happen. You know, the weekend already started off good, at least for me. Earlier, we did have a little minor situation in my building, but nonetheless, they took care of it. So, you know, main thing to remember is that the older you get, some things you might have to change. You're gonna only have to change it because it's for the betterment of you. It's for the betterment of your health overall. You know, you might like prime example. They telling you ain't getting enough. You know, you're not eating enough greens. You're gonna have to start eating greens. Have to start eating vegetables and all of that. You see, that's the main thing. You gotta keep a balance. You gotta always incorporate those fruits and vegetables and those vitamins and minerals. And know how to do it. I hear you, Daniel. That sound like something. Oh snap! Make sure you save everybody in here, please. But yeah, in certain instances, the best way to do it, yeah, you eat you specific greens, like even kale greens. Now, see, it's the trick to a degree because some of those healthy foods are best when they steamed. Some of them are best when it's warm or hot, which I found kind of weird. But then again, it's not too far off neither. You know, the key element. Shoot, I was finding out things about milk recently. Like for everybody that thought that cold milk was the best way to get you know, sometimes it's best to warm up your milk as well too. But they do say that too. Certain situations you might have to drink some warm milk. I hear you, Daniel. Yeah, I mean that's the good way to do it too. Sometimes I've done that once or twice during little um, family events and stuff. Wasn't just making collard greens. I mixed both of them. Mixed both the kale greens and collard greens in there, and just let it simmer. Now again, some vegetables is great when it's steamed instead of either eating them raw or chopping them up. Some is best when you cook them. You know, because again, it's giving your body what it needs, man. Yeah, I know, Chip. But see, it also depends too, because it depends on what fruit exactly or what vegetable you could be allergic to. Like I know somebody who they can't eat apples, but they can eat bananas. They can eat grapes and stuff like that. It's just the apples they got to stay away from, and the apples is also essential too. So you know, it kind of like it is messed up. But then again, they always have some form of alternative for those who are allergic to specific fruits and vegetables. They still got ways for you to get those proper nutrients and the minerals that you would be getting from that specific thing you can't eat. But again, you just gotta you gotta do the research. And everything has definitely been somewhat better because some people are taking care of their bodies the best ways and doing it naturally, but they doing it the way it's supposed to be done. Getting the proper nutritionist to help out, especially like if I can't eat this, prime example, but I know that's an important part for me to either keep digestion going, metabolism, stuff like that. I got to find other ways. That's where you would incorporate, in my opinion, certain pills, from the pharmacies. Like fish oil is definitely good for a lot. Fish oil and that, it's definitely good. Denise, what's going on, baby? It's Saturday, right? I know you're a day off. I know you're a day off. Now, like prime example with flax seeds. They good. Flax seeds is definitely good. You can actually, incorporate those flax seeds in certain meals and certain salads. It's good money. Williams, what's going on, my guy? But again, there's always a substitute to get something that you need in your body. If you can't, tolerate something in your body. Like for some people who can't tolerate dairy, that's why they got all of these almond milks and soy milks and things like that of those natures. But then there's also ways to get your calcium and your vitamins from milk without having to worry about milk at all. Again, you just got to do the proper research. And I would say whatever you don't do on your own, you ask somebody who has either been through it or ask somebody that knows a lot about it. Because it might be something that you might have overlooked. Especially if you are doing your own research, sometimes it can happen. But in the quest to try to make sure that your body is at least at the best, and you don't have to worry about specific situations from occurring so quick, get yourself right. Sickle, what's going on? Yeah, I know it's been a minute, man. Because apparently you lost your damn wrench. What the hell, man? You know what? We're gonna have to fight, Sickle. I'm tired of your shit. My bad, y'all. Brief intermission. I'm tired of your shit. I see I really gotta fix that too. My scalp hurt. Well, at least y'all know. That's why I be telling people, even the bushwatchers, pop up in the chat once in the blue to make sure everything is everything. 'Cause I ain't doing none of this outside of what I'm doing. I'll talk about that later on. But nonetheless, some of y'all already know where I'm going with it. So, but yeah, you do the proper research. Like I said, sometimes it's best to have warm milk and not always cold milk. It's great to have what broccoli, in my opinion, is better off steamed than cooked. Because again, there's certain fruits and vegetables that the minute you start doing a certain process, you start releasing and unleashing the things that are actually supposed to be in your body. So you kind of like shortening yourself, in my opinion, on that. Steamed broccoli, in my opinion, always been good. Like they say, you should boil certain foods. Yeah, you should. Sometimes it's good to boil certain foods because you want to make sure there ain't no extra added anything in there before you really start cooking. So that's the most important thing to do. Make sure you're doing what's necessary. Hold on, give me 1 second. Oh, damn, traffic getting crazy right now. But yeah, certain vegetables is better off steamed than boiled or cooked, even baked. See, prime example, it's good to bake chicken, especially when you're using the right type of seasonings or just the right type of substitute to cook the chicken. Hold on, bro. I got you. I got you. Hold on. You're making my scalp hurt, man. Making my damn scalp hurt. Hold on 1 second. But that's the best thing you can do. It. You're not supposed to unlock all the nutrients that's supposed to be going into your body. BMF, what's going on, my guy? You don't want to unlock that. So you're best off, just following instructions. With certain foods, you got to be more calculated with it anyway. So, like prime example, salmon. A lot of people that love salmon. There's a lot of people that don't. But I would say for that, for those that don't, um, take that into consideration. Salmon and certain fish, whether it's fried, no, I'll take it back. Whether it's steamed or baked, you're getting everything you need because when everything is fried, you might be losing out. You might still have flavor, you might still have, but you might be missing out on the things that's needed. So it's always best to steam salmon or even bacon. And if you want to fry it, you don't fry it but for so long. You basically just sear off what you need to sear off, which is some of the skin and some of the meat. Shoot, get back into eating a lot of tuna fish, whole tuna, things like that along those natures. Trust me, the best way, in my opinion, for some people, and I see that they're doing it, a lot of people doing it, especially those who really be hitting the gym hard and stuff like that. Bunch of meal prep. Prep out whatever you really love to eat for the week. Because every day your diet might be a little different. You might not wake up eating the same thing every day. But as far as your lunch or maybe even your preferred dinner, you're good. Appreciate you, my guy. Hold on. Let me put a little respect on it today. Little respect on it. Wait a minute.
Mom, I just won an Oscar.
Yeah, I'm gonna be kind of nice today. I'm gonna be kind of nice today only because they don't like when we play music and our little clips when we try to show people appreciation. So
I turned myself into a pickle, Morty! Boom! Big reveal. I'm a pickle. What do you think about that? I turned myself into a pickle!
appreciate you for the cash app. Yeah, man, you're already. I hear you, BMF. See, that's the good thing. Leaving that little morning walk. Sometimes that's the best thing to do. Not just on the health aspect of things, but on the mental aspect of things. Sometimes it's good to get up and take that morning walk, that morning jog, morning drive, whatever. Gotta remember that. The key thing is always keeping yourself active. Even when you feeling like you don't want to do much, you still gotta get up and do what's necessary. Come on, what's going on, baby? Appreciate you, BMF. You already. But yeah, like I said, start getting back into those things. Like I said, there's a lot of people you'll look at funny because they might just it be tuna with them. Certain days it'll be nothing but tuna fish or certain fruits and vegetables or whatever, certain meals. Yeah, I mean, because again, you gotta keep yourself where you gotta keep yourself. Oh, and again, it wouldn't matter if you was a skinny mini or big as the Incredible Hulk. You still gotta make sure you eating the right things to keep yourself moving. Can't be moving too much if you feel bloated, constipated. Can't move that much if you got too much weight on you, as far as your needs and stuff is concerned. So you want to do what's necessary to keep yourself at least a bare minimum. You already know Simba over here cooling. He think I'm giving him a dog treat, but he done had 5 of them already. So you better go sit down. Go sit down, man. But yeah, you definitely do what's necessary. The only thing you gotta do is really just do the proper research on that as far as things you might need. Prime example, if you are trying to lose weight. If you're doing it the natural way and it might not be working, it could be something that you missed or something that you might have missed. So you go back and do what's necessary, the research. Yeah, but you got to look at this too from that standpoint, Sikkim. Remember, the Hulk was only just sheer strength and power. He wasn't really on combat mode like how Thanos was. Thanos wasn't just powerful. He knew how to throw the hands, knew how to counteract and do whatever, even before he got them rings. No doubt, Mo. I know you probably out and about already. Oh yeah, I forgot it's still top of the morning. Top of the morning, baby. Don't forget my damn monkeys from the zoo, man. I need them. I know they open today. Mo, don't make me give you the eyeballs in the chat. I want my damn monkeys. Told you I'm trying to get the zoo ready. I don't expect you to get the hippo. I'm gonna use sickle dogs for that one. Wait, triple P. Hold on 1 second. I'm lost for a second. Siri, she said PPP. Hold on 1 second. How you do which way? As far as what I was just saying, get into that. You might look at some people weird because they like certain things, or they actually are just eating certain things with normal people. Like, oh, well, that's nasty. I don't think that it got no flavor. It ain't about flavor. It's about keeping your body preserved. Just like, look, if anybody remembered this, if you had either that castor oil or whatever, yeah, you didn't want to do it, but you had to do it, especially for certain situations. But again, there are a lot of things that you think ain't good for the body, or you think that is trash, but it's good for your body. You're gonna need it. Most important thing is making sure that you get yourself, prime example, more than just one opinion when it comes to your health, what you want to do to better it. Or prime example, oh no, you good. You know what I thought it, you don't know what I thought it meant though. Play poison people. I don't have that song. I'm gonna find it though. Poison people. Because that's exactly what's in your bodies, and at least in a lot of us, poison. And we ain't even knowing it, but it's good to try to at least get on board and make sure you don't have the wrong type of poisons in your body that can slow you down. Especially, when you are getting up there. You still want to make sure you're as active as possible. Like I said, you have some right now, as far as elders are concerned, who are moving around like how we moving around, still vital, moving at a certain pace. You got those who are not doing so good like that. But it's always a mixed bag when it comes to that. But again, when it comes to you overall, the individual, make sure you know what's going on. It's all right, serious. It's all right. About to say we playing poison people. Well, no. Damn it. I'll make sure they ain't a damn song either. If it is, we might play it one day. They don't be huffed. I'm gonna follow these little guidelines. I ain't gonna play no music. I ain't gonna play no music. Sorry, y'all. Sorry. I'm gonna be nice and respectful today. Be nice and respectful. Wait, for the first time, I'm following guidelines. Y'all clap your hands in the chat. Come on, let's be petty this Saturday afternoon. I got some time. But no, you want to definitely make sure you getting the proper things in your body. Doesn't matter. You might not want to, but at some point you're gonna have to. You're better off doing it now than waiting later. You know, you gotta get more iron in your bones and stuff like that. You take what's necessary or you do what's necessary. There's natural ways to do that too. You know, you could have issues with your heart. That's the first thing you should take seriously. Because even when you get into certain things like, strenuous exercises and everything else along those lines, taking a taking a risk. Especially if you have a heart condition where it is, it could lead to cardiac or anything else along those lines. You don't want that. So again, try to keep your body as preserved as possible. You never want to push yourself over the limit. You definitely don't want to leave yourself under. You want to have that balance. It's almost like driving the car. Got to drive at the right speeds when you're in the right lanes. Anywhere else, follow what's necessary in order to avoid that crash, if you want to say. It's the way you're going to have to do it. But, incorporate things that you might not want to incorporate. But, fish has always been good for our body. So, you know, fish, you do have chicken. But see, it's always good, like I said, to substitute. You ain't always got to fry. You bake, shoot, steam, shoot. Some people make stew. Denise, when you came in, you said Friday blessings. It's Saturday. I was just letting you know. You good though. You good though. Nah, but you just got to remember that one point. Um, nothing wrong with trying out new things too. No matter what age, it's good to try out new things, especially if it's going to be good for your body. Because in certain instances, you don't always got to take the quote unquote pills to get what you need. Just got to add the natural things that you normally eat. Like I said, you might have to eat more greens, whether it's collards, greens, or the kale greens actually, cabbage, lettuce. And the funny part is some of the things that I actually thought was vegetables was actually fruits, and vice versa. But nonetheless, these are things that you eat every day. Or you might around every day. It could be in whatever food you are eating, whether you eat out or you do it at home. Lemons and limes, that's good. That's good acid burners for you. That's good fat burners for you naturally. A lot of people drinking lemon water, lime water, or just berry waters and stuff like that. Good for antioxidants and all of that. There's nothing wrong with again just incorporating things that will definitely keep you more beneficial. The goal is all just getting yourself in the right form of mental state. Then you push the gas forward. Like I said, your body is a vehicle. You don't want to speed up, and you definitely don't want to be too slow. You definitely don't want to crash or not be able to move again. Get yourself right. Peanut butter, we always know is good for people who are trying to put on some weight, like peanut butter, oatmeal. You know, definitely things along those lines will help. It's just the equivalent for people who are losing weight. Steamed salmon and the greens and stuff like that is good. Shoot, start making you some healthy salads. There's some people who meal prep, like I said, they'll have, the main entree and then they got the side. Side could be a salad. Don't you make sure you got a little bit of everything in that salad because again, it's about incorporating the things that you need for better digestion, you know, shoot, better metabolism, keeping yourself going. That's what you're supposed to do. But you still got to incorporate some form of exercise regardless, even if you are starting to eat healthy or do different things. So again, incorporate what you need to incorporate. Motivate yourself to keep doing what's necessary for your body. But again, for those who need to hear it, definitely get them allergy tests if you need it. You don't want to take that risk at some point. Might not know you're allergic to something. And that right there can start causing something. So again, get yourself good. The same way you would do it with yourself. Make sure you're doing it with your children, anybody in your family that you really love and care for. But that's the best important thing to remember today, at least on the health aspect. Especially if you do plan on getting into a lot of different things, challenges, or certain events, like even down to running, like I said, marathons, anything along those lines. Or just giving yourself the best option and keep yourself motivated all day. You want to make sure that you're doing what's necessary for your body, your spirit, and your mind. Tamika, what's going on, baby? Better health options. Definitely take that into consideration. Even if you think you are the healthiest, might not know. And if at any time you're feeling different symptoms, you already know you gotta just go get yourself checked out. But if you think you know what the problems could be, then you do what's necessary and you get yourself back right. Balance and control. That's the key way you keep yourself moving and motivated. Again, your body is the vehicle. You want to make sure when you get to your destination that you're good and everything is still intact. Especially when you have to make the drive back. So again, it's a process every day. Again, make sure you're incorporating the right type of vitamins and minerals in your body, proper nutrients that you need. Start getting into certain foods that definitely do well for you. In certain instances, it feels like our bodies are workhorses, but we always got to remember we still need to keep balance, rest, proper food in our system, and the proper activities. That's why it's always good, again, to try to get out as much and do as much. But nonetheless, I feel like this was a part of a good talk, at least on the health aspect of things. But this is mostly because, again, from what I said earlier, for those who might have just been coming in, there was a story about a 14-year-old that passed away from partaking, in that one chip. And again, may a boy rest in peace and may his family, get the proper healing. Again, condolences, because again, this is crazy. Now you never know what to expect. just make sure that you, like I said, try to keep yourself as preserved as possible. And if there could be certain limitations to things, then again, you break down what those limitations are. And for some people, there might be things that you think you might be able to conquer or get into, but sometimes your body has limitations. And again, depending on the severity of things, get into the wrong form of challenges or activities, it could be costly, and you definitely don't want that. Again, just get the necessary tests done on your body to make sure everything is good. And the main thing too to remember is keep yourself full of spirit and vitality. So it's a balance. Strange but weird balance. Nonetheless, a balance. I think the proper foods that you eat can lead to better thinking, more energy. And I honestly believe that. But mostly just keeping yourself motivated and just keeping yourself on go all day. The most important thing. Your body is naturally going to burn off certain fats, especially when you are always active anyway. But again, you got to actually get out and go do things. Main thing I would say for people who might have put on some weight or feel any way about anything, uh, you got to remember too, it's all a mental thing. It's all a mental phase in the process. You don't let any form of negativity or poison your mindset. You got to go, you stick to it. You do what's necessary. If you got to incorporate extra things to help the process a little better, again, even down to people who might deal with stubborn fat, so on and so forth, you do what's necessary. Do it the natural way. Ain't nothing wrong with that at all. Now, for some people, in some instances, yeah, you're gonna probably have to get some form of surgery to get rid of the excess fat. We already know that part. But I would say just this in general, even if you feel you have put on a little extra, again, you just gotta boost yourself up and make sure you're eating the right things to keep yourself boosted. Whether you're in the gym every day or whether you just do the natural exercises day in and day out, it helps. It works. It's good to switch up a lot of times, man. Nothing wrong with doing that. You feel better. You might live longer. You definitely feel good about how you moving when it comes to that. Willis, what's going on, I got? You already know y'all just tuned in the like button. If y'all new to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe. But yeah, just do it. Do it because it feels good. Again, for those who might feel depressed or feel like they might not ever get to a certain point, especially when it does come to weight loss, that's a whole lie and you don't believe it. You got to motivate and push yourself a lot of times. And for some people, when other people are making fun or doing whatever, that gives them motivation to push harder and even get at their best. You know, you got to make sure you keeping the wheels turning regardless. Shay, what's going on, baby? Appreciate you, Sirius, for dropping those links, baby. Hold on 1 second. Oh, give me 1 second, y'all. I don't think I put this up here. No, I didn't. My fault. Give me 1 second. Brief intermission. Brief intermission. Brief intermission. 1 second. Give me 1 second. I got it. You know, but you got to remember that part. Get up every day and keep yourself motivated to keep moving around. Again, I'm speaking to those who need to hear it, especially those who are serious about taking weight loss journey or anything along those lines. Keep yourself motivated at all costs. Don't allow anything to plague or poison whatever good spirit you got about it. And you do it the natural way. If you got to incorporate or change some things for you to get to your goal and your destination, then you do so. The key goal, again, you motivate yourself. Because if you don't, nobody else is going to. And remember that when it comes to certain journeys, you're never alone. I said, even if it starts with the simplest things like the walks and the jogs in the morning, that's good. The bike, if you like bicycling and stuff like that, if you can do it, hey, go do that. That's another way you burning and helping yourself. You know, the key thing is if you're trying to get to a specific goal, you don't want to rush no process, but you also don't want to take no shortcuts to that process. Any form of shortcut, you won't feel great about it when you do get to your destination. It's one thing I can say. Prime example, I'd have been up and down the weight, but see, I already know when it comes to me, shoot. I know when it comes down to me, I've always had a way and still got a way of doing it now. I'm gonna be big this month. A couple months down the line, I ain't gonna be as big. Don't matter. It's all about the process. You know, when you keep everything on a straight regimen, you'll get to where you need to get to. I know for some people, again, it could be hard because whether you working nights, you working days, you know, you're dealing with a lot, especially if you got families or even for those who don't got families right now, don't got no children. You're still doing what's necessary. You are still moving around. You're active. The most important thing is keeping yourself motivated at all times. Again, I hear you say that's what's up. Yeah, you know, and that's the thing. You know, for some people, you know, it's all about the metabolism. Some of y'all can burn the weight quick and be where you need to be at. You know, you just gotta do it natural. Again, incorporate the most important things that you need. And again, you need those nutrients and you need proper vitamins to unlock all of that. Gotta give yourself that straight balance regardless. Sometimes you might not want to have to get crazy with it. That's why I said, you know, even down to a meal prep, best way to keep it, you know. But the main thing again, encourage yourself to do it. You know, just get up, you take it step by step. When you don't rush the process, you're going to see some key factors, some great lessons, and some great moments within that. And again, that will keep you build, more motivated for your next go around or whatever else you might try to do in your life. Hey, don't get up and do it. You don't know what you're missing. But yeah, sometimes it's good to switch up when it comes to your diets, things you might be eating, even if you're into snacking all day. Um, Sometimes it's good to have a balance, depending on what you're snacking on and the intake. And that's what it really is, and what it boils down to is your intake on foods too. Sometimes you still gonna be doing yourself a disservice by always incorporating or eating the same things. I also believe in certain forms, you eat certain things too much, whether you're young or old, might get allergic to it. That's why I said, get what's necessary, do what's necessary. So you can be beneficial for the life that you got ahead of you. But yeah, again, hopefully everybody's enjoying their Saturdays. I just wanted to chime in. Yeah, don't worry, I was good. I was missing yesterday, but yeah, getting a lot of well deserved rest too as well. My fault, y'all. Y'all pray for my damn scalp. Forgot I gotta go back to the plantation tonight. Yeah, just be your best you by motivating yourself. Oh, I see you was drinking that. Come on, son. You was drinking that E and J this early. Come on, son. Well, it ain't early. It's technically afternoon now. It's technically afternoon. If it had been like 9 or 8 in the morning, I'd had to question that, my brother. Nah, but you just got to remember that part, though. Any form of process in life that you're going through, you got to remember that it does start with you. But also make sure you keep the right type of people around you as far as the inspiration is concerned. Because you're still going to need that. Yeah, you can inspire yourself, but it feels good when you have the extra inspiration and motivation to keep going. Yeah, you just also got to take the time to remember that. You have to take a step back. You take a step back for the right reason, but you still keep the right type of influences and the right type of mindsets around you. Prime example, if you don't work out every day, it's cool because sometimes your body might need that recuperation. But again, you still do certain things that you need to do. Simplest things to keep yourself active, and that's what will start the whole process again. Like I said, don't overdo it. Yeah, mostly just want to chime in on this little Saturday afternoon. Oh damn, it done got cloudy outside. Which one of y'all jinxed me? Which one of y'all jinxed me? See, somebody got to take the blame today. Appreciate you for dropping those links earlier, series, baby. Hold on 1 second. Which one of y'all jinxed me today? Because it was just sunny 2 minutes ago. What's going on there? Shay, what you did, sis? Come on now. It better not be raining where you at over there. Come on now. Come on now. But you always gotta remember the one thing too. No matter what you're doing, no matter how serious you are about it, you got to remember this one key thing again. You got to be able to laugh. Can't be too tense. But it's good. You know, the smallest things that keep yourself motivated and active, hey, it starts. You know, if you got to build your metabolism up, you do what's necessary. But again, do it naturally. You definitely don't want to do something too crazy or too drastic to where it could, again, mess up your body to where your body's attacking itself. Like I said, take the natural process. If you want to gain weight, you don't always need the boosters and the roids and everything else. No, just build yourself up naturally. There are foods that will help you get to that, and you still got to give yourself a balanced exercise. Some people, creatine is the best way for you to do it too, especially when you're incorporating it with certain meals. You'll gain that, especially if you're working out, but you got to give yourself a balance. No matter what you do in life, again, you don't rush any process. You just do it naturally, and it feels good. Extra confident motivator for the day. It does start with you, and it lies within you. It's always good to have some switch ups, especially on the menu. Keep the proper agents within your body. You can increase your vitality. Oh yeah, we on there today. You know that. I'll definitely be back again for those who following me. I'll definitely be back around 5:30, maybe 6. Gotta remember, I gotta be in early tonight somewhat. My bad, y'all. Almost felt like I was being trolled by myself just now. Almost dropped my own self. Hold on one second. I did. I kind of did troll myself. Yeah, no, for Clapper fan, I'll definitely be back at 6. Forget that. Um, just remember, son. Got time. Well, 6 o'clock will be the latest I'll be on it. Make sure the Wi-Fi straight. And yeah, I'm gonna be digging in the crates for a while, so you know what it is. I don't wanna go to work. I don't wanna wait tomorrow. I just ain't trying to go to work. I don't wanna wait tomorrow. I don't wanna go to work. I don't wanna wait tomorrow. Oh man, could have used another night off, but I already know. No rest for the weary. But yeah, for Clapper fam, I should be back by 5:30, give or take, latest 6 o'clock. And we gonna vibe out. I just mostly want to chime in for some people because again, I know there's some people that are doing weight loss journeys, or some of them are trying to, put on some pounds for necessary reasons, et cetera, et cetera. Any form of thing that you know you are about to get into, main thing to remember is you got to keep encouraging yourself and don't lose yourself. Not at all. Keep yourself grounded. Keep yourself determined. Keep this focus. Keep everything intact. Trust me, you got it. Come on, realist. Come on now, son. Come on, son. You know it was coming. You knew it was coming. Come on now. Again, the motivation lies within you and it starts with you. Well, it could have been worse. It could have been worse, really. Could have got
I
this.
turned myself into a pickle, Morty! Boom! Big reveal. I'm a pickle. What do you think about that? I turned myself into a pickle!
Could have been one of those. Could have been one of those, but But again, y'all keep yourselves strong, positive, motivated, and you don't stop until you get to your determined goals. That being said, got some things I gotta take care of my damn self. I gotta motivate myself to get to moving around. London, what's going on, baby? Those who might have just been tuning in, you definitely catch this replay. Just a little motivational for the people that need it. And whoever do come against this, this is what it is, a good motivational talk. Everything is psychological and mental. So you got to definitely make sure take the necessary steps. Do it naturally. The process will feel good. It will always make you feel good. And that will be your extra boost and motivation for any other endeavor in life you decide to embark on. Nonetheless, hopefully y'all enjoy your rest of your Saturday mornings, afternoons, evenings in the UK, and yeah, happy Sunday, you future babies. I need those lottery numbers. But hopefully y'all enjoy your weekends. Keep yourselves motivated as always. Keep yourselves solid and grounded. And again, I shall be back around 5:30. Always a pleasure and always a blessing to bring something to the people. You know what it is. This is what we're gonna keep doing. Um, Appreciate everybody that's been a part, still being a part of this build. Yeah, still more great conversations ahead. And remember this one part. No matter what form of ignorance, hate, jealousy, envy, even if it's not with you, you never let anything stop you from doing what motivates you. You never let nobody try to stop whatever process you have in life. Just keep it going. The proverbial steamroll. That's what you have to do to people sometimes. At the end of the day, you doing what's right for you. You doing what's right for the people around you. Keep those right spirits around you. Good. But again, you never let them try to plague your process. You still got ambitions and goals on certain things you are trying to do as of now. You do so. Again, you can't make everybody happy. The main thing you can do is make yourself happy. And when the right people are around, they will be happy with whatever decisions you make. And they will be a part of those decisions you make. So again, it's keeping the right people around you that's going to keep you balanced and motivated. That's what you need. And again, keep yourself motivated. The goal, and I'm still speaking for those who are dealing with the health. The best way to do it is keep yourself motivated. Get up every day, even if it's the smallest walks around your neighborhood or outside your neighborhood. Starts from there. You do what's necessary. Keep yourself grounded. Keep yourself at a decent pace, but also make sure you're getting the right intake on the things that you need. That will help you burn the fat. That will help you, you know, trim yourself and do the things necessary, the natural way. Breeze, what's going on, my guy? Look who actually popped in the damn. Wait a minute. I feel like I'm being trolled right now. Somebody just came in this damn chat I ain't seen in a minute. Let me make sure I ain't. Let me rub my eyes real quick. Maybe I'm still half asleep. Hold on. Leah, what's going on, baby? Nah, but you keep yourself grounded and strong no matter what. Again, you're gonna have battles in life. That's just part of the game. But you never let your battles destroy your mindset. You never let the wrong things destroy whatever confidence that you have, and you definitely don't let it dictate what you do in life. Breeze, don't come in here with that. See, look, I knew somebody was gonna come in here with the madness. Since I'm gonna give y'all the motivation for Saturday, I'm gonna give y'all the motivation for Saturday. The motivation for Saturday is this.
Hello.
Here you go. Here you go. The motivation of the day. Motivation of the day. I know there's some people who might have to work tonight. I ain't the only one. So I'm gonna play this one for you again.
Go to work. I don't wanna wait tomorrow. I just ain't trying to go to work. I don't wanna wait tomorrow. I don't wanna go to work. I don't wanna wait tomorrow. Joe can't.
Come on now. Come on now. You knew it was coming. Knew it was coming. Nah, but the main thing again is just remember keeping yourself strong. No matter what life throws you. No matter who's throwing it at you. If you're determined on doing something, you just do it. Anybody that is on that journey, no matter what journey it could be, remember it does start with you. What works for you, what's best for you. Whatever is going to relieve and take a lot of stress from you, that's what you do. I think that's the best thing you should add on your menu. But yeah, appreciate those who tuned in. Some of y'all was late for church. So yeah, you know you catch the replay. And again, for those on Clapper, I see y'all at 5:30. If you ain't following me on Clapper, please make sure you do. Trust me, you won't be sorry. Well, yeah, you won't be sorry. I know I'm not. Nah, but appreciate y'all again for popping in. You know, and again, all of y'all have been the key inspiration to the build and the growth. You know, and I see again a lot of y'all doing what's necessary and keep doing what's necessary. Some of y'all been missing. Don't worry, I'm creeping. This is how you know when you really rock with content. So you, yeah, I'm the Matrix everywhere. Don't worry, I'm being somebody food short later. I smell it in the air. I don't know from who, but I smell it in the air. Whoever is cooking, I know I need a steamed salmon somewhere over there. That's it. Little broccoli greens. That's it. But yeah, I'll see y'all later on, definitely. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all Saturdays. And again, this is what we gonna do over here. Bring what's necessary. I can't let y'all go out like that. I know. I know. I can't let y'all go out like that. I said I was going to follow protocol. I didn't say I was going to follow protocol. Could be lying though. Yeah, I had to remind myself to motivate myself. Yeah, I know. Hold on.
I fucked up, oh girl, I know, I know, I know. I fucked up, oh girl, I know, I know, I know. I fucked up, oh girl, I know, I know, I know. I fucked up, oh girl, I know, I know, I know.
Nah, I definitely see y'all later on. And again, appreciate y'all for being a part of the conversation. This is what we need. This is what we're going to keep getting. I see y'all already with your faces. Uh, uh, yeah, I know. I know. I wasn't going to play it. Oh, wait a minute. I can't even leave just yet. My bad. That's rude. I forgot. That's rude with me. I owed somebody this one though. I think I owed somebody that one. And I think I owed somebody this one.
You must first begin to
Yeah, I think I did owe somebody a couple of those. I did owe somebody a couple of those. My bad. I was going through my memory banks. I was going through my memory banks. My bad, y'all. My bad. Don't encourage the madness on a Saturday. Don't encourage the madness. And I think I did owe somebody this one too. My bad.
Motherfucker.
I owed a couple of those. I owed a couple of those.
Motherfucker.
But this is what happens. See, I'm gonna tell you how much fun I have again. This is nothing but great conversation, but it's also fun. But this is also what happens when you're dealing with a mind like mine. Yeah, my mind is a little bit sick. I know. My bad, y'all. You know I ain't got no sense, but yeah. Oh man, I see the people got the good vibes today. No, look at everybody laughing. Look at the congregation laughing. And that's what's important. Most important part again. Everybody need to be feeling good spirited. Remember this though.
Mom, I just want an Oscar.
And when life is giving you a whole bunch of madness, you got to give it a bunch of this.
You know how great I am. I don't have to tell you about my strategy.
There you go. There you go. Proper motivation for the day. Serious, you know they ain't gonna work. They always come back. No, they always come back. They always come back. So, matter of fact, yeah, I'll give it up. I'll give it up. I'll give it up. No, but you got to make sure you just do what's vital for yourself and your spirit as well, too. Don't forget that part. With that being said, I'm gonna get up out of here. It's time for me to figure out lunch. I think I need to eat something healthy today. Y'all pray for my scalp, y'all, because I don't know what the hell I really want to eat healthy. But I'm gonna figure it out. They're getting the motivation for y'all, especially on that journey. Um, you keep yourself confident no matter what's being thrown at you. Skip away from the poisons, and I mean even on the physical realm. Skip away from the poisons. Just do what's best for you. You'll get to your goals. You'll feel more achieved than you do. And I'll definitely see y'all again. For those on Clapper, I'll see y'all at 5:30. Y'all was new to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Shout out to the replay game. Shout out to the Shadow Mafia and the Shadow Babies. Y'all know what it is, baby. Everybody that was in attendance today, y'all already know that love is love and it'll be reciprocated as such. I don't know how to be fake. All I can do is give you real. That's all I'm going to do is give you real topics and real builds. And yeah, for those who ain't following me on Clapper, you better make sure you follow me today. I think I'm scratching my scalp in the crates today. Yeah. Yeah. Get your feel goods on, definitely. Y'all stay safe. Keep that third eye open. Until the next live, we out of here. Peace and blessings.